Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 no.
What if your routine flight turned into a nightmare? One moment, you're descending safely, and the next, the world flips upside down, literally. This was the terrifying reality for passengers aboard Delta Flight 4819 at Toronto Pearson International Airport. But what's even more alarming? This is just one of several aviation disasters shaking the world in 2025. Is air travel still as safe as we think? Welcome back to Entertain and Educate Talks, where we dive deep into the headlines that matter. If you want to stay informed about the stories shaping our world, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because you won't want to miss what we're about to uncover. Delta Flight 4819, what went wrong? February 17th, 2025, Delta Flight 4819, a Bombardier CRJ-900, approached Toronto Pearson International Airport in the middle of a snowstorm. Winds gusted up to 64 kilometers per hour, reducing visibility and coating the runway in ice. But as the plane touched down, something went horribly wrong. The aircraft skidded out of control, flipped onto its roof, and erupted into flames, leaving passengers trapped inside. Miraculously, all 76 passengers and crew survived, but 21 people were injured, including a child in critical condition. So what caused this terrifying crash? Let's break down the facts. According to Canadian officials, several factors contributed to the crash. Here's what the officials had to say.
Deborah Flint, President Pearson, CEO of Toronto Pearson. I've just come over from our Emergency Operations Center, and I'm here to give you a statement on what events transpired here today at Toronto Pearson. First and foremost, there was no loss of life. And this is in due part to our heroic and trained professionals, our first responders at the airport. So the facts of the matter event that happened at approximately 2:30 p.m. is Delta Airlines Flight 4819 from Minneapolis to Toronto, operated by subsidiary Endeavour Air, was involved in a single aircraft accident upon landing at Toronto Pearson.
The Transportation Safety Board of Canada has launched an investigation alongside the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB. Here's TSB Chair explaining what investigators are focusing on. Investigators are currently examining the plane's braking system, runway conditions, pilot decisions, and whether strong crosswinds played a role in the aircraft losing control. But as officials search for answers, one thing is clear. This crash is part of a larger trend that has aviation experts deeply concerned. Delta Flight 4819 isn't the only crash making headlines. On January 29th, a midair collision near Washington, D.C. claimed the lives of 67 people, the deadliest U.S. plane crash since 2001. Just days later, on February 6th, a commuter plane crash in Alaska left 10 passengers dead, with no survivors. And experts warn that these aren't isolated incidents. So what's really going on here? Despite air travel being statistically safe, recent numbers show a spike in crashes over the past year. But why? Some point to extreme weather caused by climate change, leading to stronger winds, heavier snowfalls, and more turbulence during flights. Others believe that changes within the aviation industry itself are putting passengers at risk. In the weeks leading up to these crashes, hundreds of Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, employees, including aviation safety inspectors, were fired due to budget cuts.
The Trump administration is taking more steps to downsize the federal government, this time at the Federal Aviation Administration. The union representing the workers said hundreds of probationary employees who maintain critical services with air traffic control are being let go.
The Professional Aviation Safety Specialists, PASS, union, immediately raised alarms, warning that losing these inspectors could lead to more crashes. And now we're seeing those warnings come true. These inspectors are responsible for ensuring aircraft safety, pilot training, and airport compliance. And without them, could crashes like Delta Flight 4819 become more common? Some aviation experts fear we may be entering a new era of risk, with budget cuts and staffing shortages directly impacting passenger safety. But what about Toronto Pearson International Airport itself? With heavy snow falling that day, were runway conditions safe for landing? Canadian officials confirmed that snowplows were actively clearing runways. But was it enough? Here's what airport authority officials' name had to say.
What we can say is the runway was dry and there was no crosswind condition.
Investigators are examining whether ice buildup caused the plane to lose traction during touchdown, or if the aircraft's braking system may have malfunctioned. But one question still remains. Could this crash have been prevented if different decisions were made? For those on board, the experience was a nightmare they'll never forget. One passenger described the terrifying moment the plane flipped.
Then flipped over on our back. There was like a big fireball out this left side of the plane. And when we got finished, it was I was upside down. Everybody else was there as well.
Another passenger credited the flight attendants for their quick thinking, guiding people through the smoke-filled cabin and helping them escape the wreckage before the fire spread. Thanks to their bravery, everyone made it out alive. But the trauma of that day will stay with them forever.
I was just in a plane crash. Oh my God.
As investigators analyze the black box data, the world waits for answers.
Toronto Tower, Endeavor 4819, I'm that was 23. Endeavor 4819, Toronto Tower, wind 27023, gust 33, clear to line on 823. You might get a slight bump in the glide path, there'll be an aircraft in front of it.
Was this crash caused by weather, human error, or a mechanical failure? And more importantly, what steps can be taken to prevent future disasters? One thing is clear. With more crashes happening worldwide, the aviation industry must act quickly to ensure that air travel remains safe for everyone. So, what do you think? Are recent aviation disasters just a coincidence? Or is there a deeper issue affecting air travel safety? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, hit that like button, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth stories, because there's always more to uncover. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.